Okay. एक मिनट. Hmm. Setup sir is here. चलो. And just as we went live, setup sir is here. एक मिनट. Uh, uh, uh.
Hi, Sohail.
Hello, Saurabh sir. क्या हाल चाल? एक मिनट.
All good. How are you?
You came in just as we were starting.
Lovely. You're shifting to Bangalore now?
Yes. I'm shifting to
Okay.
Bangalore. अगले हफ्ते. मेरा थोड़ा सा डिले हो
Gotcha.
गया प्लान, but hopefully third week or fourth week of March, Bangalore shall become the new home for some time.
Okay.
So
Got it.
let's see how it goes, how this chapter goes. Interesting times ahead
Mhm.
for sure. And I think
It
Bangalore
will.
is the right pasture for people in the startup ecosystem anyways. तो
Right.
देखते हैं सर, the Silicon Valley of India,
It
how that goes.
would be good.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, of course, of course. मतलब, it's a good city, it's a great city, great people, a lot of stuff happening. We hope to do a lot of stuff now, hopefully being a little bit more active. Because now I think we'll have one in Bangalore, one in Bombay, and one in Delhi, chapter leads. So that'll be interesting. Okay, चलो. So आज ना थोड़े ज़्यादा startups हैं. So we will begin a little bit fast and we'll try and do as much discussion in as precise and concise a matter as possible. So first of all, welcome guys, welcome to the 15th episode of the Builders Club Weekly News. We have sort of we basically discuss the startup news of the week in this weekly live stream that we do. Along with our esteemed panel, we have Saurabh sir, who's the co-founder of Angel Bay. We have Vishal, who's the marketing head at D Studio 90, if I'm not wrong, Vishal, and Akash, who's the director data science at Paytm. Let's just get down to the order of the day. There are two things which we usually discuss. One is funding, which companies got funded, and second is the top stories of the week. Uh, we are doing a Shark Tank deal analysis special, which will go throughout the time the Shark Tank is going on, where we analyze the startups which got funded in Shark Tank. So that's the agenda for today. Before that, for all of you guys who are who are in Bombay, we have the finale of our ongoing networking roadshow TBC Investor Pad in Bombay on 13th of March. We've got an awesome panel as well. We've got Arjun Vaidya from V3 Ventures. We have got Vatsal Kanakia from 100x.vc. We have got Kruti Rayani from She Capital. We have got Amit Kumar from our ventures. We have got Harry, who is usually our panelist here in our weekly lives also as well. And then there is Anvit Baliga from Venture Cat. So this is basically the investor panel. It's a curated mixer for investors and founders where we try and help you guys connect. But more on that later. We'll just jump on to the order of the day because we don't have much time. We have a lot to cover today. And in case you people don't follow us on social media, please do so. On LinkedIn, primarily, we are the most active and on YouTube. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm hoping that you people are seeing that on a live stream right now. Anyways, moving on. So the first order of the day, the funding news. So basically, this week from 26th of Feb to 2nd of March, $384 million were dispersed across 32 deals. Out of these, 9 deals were growth stage deals and 18 deals were early stage deals. Incidentally, 300 million plus, around more than 300 million basically went to the growth stage, and the 18 deals in the early stage just got 72 million. Amongst the startups which raised funds in the growth stage, the number one was Shadowfax from the logistics space, $100 million. Then there was Scapulary, which has been doing some really great work in the customer loyalty and engagement space. They raised $95 million. Then there was Kushals, which is a D2C jewelry brand. They raised $34 million. Then there was Zeno Health, which raised $25 million. And then there is M Swipe, which raised $20 million. And then there was Mokobora, which raised an undisclosed amount. Coming to the early stage ones, 18 deals happened covering a few of the top ones. Avail, which is in the blockchain space, they raised $27 million. Kickstart, which is an interview preparation platform, they raised $10 million led by Bloom. Then there is Insolar, which is renewables EPC company. They raised $8 million. Smart Joules, an energy efficiency startup, they raised $8 million. Silence Labs, which is in the cybersecurity space, they raised $4.1 million. Chiral, I hope that I'm pronouncing it right. Chiral, nanotech startup, they raised 3.8 million. Then there is Zvolve, which is in business process automation, they raised $2 million. Dijantra, rather Digantra, which is in space tech, they raised $2 million. Farm Theory, which is in the B2B agri food space, they raised 4 million. Cred Shields, which is in the security solution space, they raised 1 million. TWF Flower, which is in the food tech space, they raised $2 million. Amongst the ones which are undisclosed, there is Noxense, there is Step Change, Biggie's Burger, Zapter Tech, and Local, which is Tuibon Natural. Amongst the cities, 18 deals happened in Bangalore this week, followed by Bombay with 5 and Delhi with 4. Usually, Delhi is number 2 and Bombay is number 3. This is one of those few rare instances where Bombay is number 2. Then there's Pune and Jaipur, Lucknow, and as well. This week we got a funding from there. So congratulations to all the founders who basically got funded this week. Moving on to the order of the day, which is analyzing the Shark Tank deals. Again, we usually have no pretext of the pitch which has happened on the show. We go completely by the website and the product, and we have a frank analysis on the industry and the model in which they operate in. We cover only the ones which got funded. So we'll start off with the first one, which is our Tinky, which is zero sugar desserts, 50 lakhs for 1.75% equity. They raised 50 lakh for 5% equity plus 1% royalty till 75 lakhs are recouped. They got funded by Vinita Singh. So our Tinky, let's just have a look at the website. Pune की company है यार ये. It's a Pune based company, sir. Vishal sir.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's a fancy.
Yeah, so they basically make zero sugar desserts, which is a very interesting concept. There's definitely space for something like this in the health space. People who are nowadays, I think a lot of people have become very health conscious when it comes to food, and the sweet tooth usually has a. I don't know about this market. Are there any other players in in the sugar-free sweets market? Saurabh sir, Vishal, Akash, if I don't recall anybody in this space.
But this organized level, there are a few players at a local level. Being a diabetic, I have sampled them, but I don't recall any brand being present at such a large level. In the beverages segment, there are established players who have got out with beverages that are sweetened with artificial sweeteners. I mean, we all know that. But in the local Indian sweet space, this is a genuine surprise. I really don't know what to make of it. So
50 lakh for 5% equity, which is how much?
what's the
10,
pricing? Can
10
you look at
CR
it?
valuation plus 1% till 75 lakhs are recouped. मतलब ज्यादा sales नहीं हुआ होगा आकाश sir, you are right. I think we should get sales data also now for
But
doing a proper
see, if they
analysis.
are,
Pricing.
but if they are getting, if they have basically taken the royalty deal, which means that they have some pact. Because most cases, if they have taken royalty, there must be some pact. So they are making money. That's nice.
Hmm. Via franchisee, so it's OTC. Interesting space, D2C space में सौरभ sir, what's the market like? This sweets this desserts market, I think ये तो मिठाई वाला market है.
Next one, I think, when I look at the deal contours, right, in terms of 50 lakhs for 5% equity, so that's 10 crores valuation.
Yeah.
On top of it, there is, let's say, royalty, right? So, which means the numbers of the startup should not be too high. And secondly, in D2C space, I think exits are becoming difficult because there are a
Hmm.
lot of brands who are coming in, they're getting stagnated at 3
Get
to 5
plateauing.
crores revenue. And that's not a scale where you can potentially sell the company.
इसीलिए
And previously, a lot of these brands, Code Mensa, came in who were trying to aggregate, but they have also slowed down a lot. So without exits, I think it's becoming difficult. So a royalty deal actually works well for the
yeah.
investors so that they can getting some money back, but not really a kind of, let's say, a startup deal anymore.
नहीं नहीं यार ये तो मतलब I think royalty deal is the right way because I think you can also test out their overall traction with time and see whether the numbers are going up or down. Cool. Thanks a lot, Saurabh sir, for
One
that.
thing
Let's.
here I'd like to add, as a consumer of such things, see, there are two aspects. Would I, as a diabetic, want to go for a sugar-free sweet on any
That's an
festivals?
interesting
No,
one.
I have never done that. And when I
Hmm.
say never, I actually do mean never. Secondly, the taste of an artificial sweetener, artificially sweetened dish, and the original dish is different. If you use sucralose, it's closest, but it's still different.
Hmm.
Aspartame, stevia, you can use any sweetener, there will be a taste difference. And for a lover like me, it becomes very different dish entirely. So let's just say this is a developing market because tastes do evolve. I can't be so arrogant as to state that my taste is the definitive taste all over India. So let's just take a step back and see how this market develops. Because as of now, we are looking at a market of say 20, 30 crores total population of India. That's the target segment for this. If you consider the high income segment, these sweets will not be cheap. So if you look at the
Hmm.
higher segment, and that 20 crores is also a bit, I'm taking a very large margin of error there. So that's the total market. So let's see how things go from here.
सस्ता ही है यार ये
It's
ज्यादा महंगा नहीं
anything
है
can happen.
बट वही है ये कैट कैट ए कैट बी को ही करेगा केटर शुरुआत में तो क्यू
Yeah.
कॉमर्स से बिकेगा
Sorry.
ओटीसी बिकेगा सॉरी यू वर सेइंग
What
समथिंग
I
सर
was saying, so this is expensive, right? Once you look at the first entry on the top,
हम्म
right? So Motichur Laddu for 200 grams, it's
How
about
many grams?
300 rupees.
100 grams. Oh my God.
200
It's
ग्राम तो
tremendously
महंगा है
expensive.
हाँ
That 20 crores is a gross
but
overestimation. Let me
people
cut
who
down that.
order on Swiggy they don't mind paying this much if the taste is good. Again, I think again it's all about the taste, as you rightly pointed out, Vishal sir. अगर टेस्ट सही है ये तो प्रोडक्ट का गेम है तो इसमें आप कुछ कर नहीं सकते हो either people will like it or they will not. तो चलो anyways let's move on to
This
the
will be the
next
target
one.
segment. Health conscious में चलेगा तो चलेगा. Let's see. Anyway, let's move
हम्म
on.
हम्म.
It's a
Okay,
space to watch, you might say.
next is Matri, which is a period pain relieving device. ये पिछले बार भी there was one more that was D Chica, which was for the teenage period care specific D2C designer brand. This one is a period pain relieving device. So it's kind of a belt or something which you wear it and then you power it up and then you relax and it basically relieves the cramps. Again, a very female-led product, very niche, but if it works, it works. I don't know who if there are any competitors in the segment. Namita and Aman basically put in money. Their ask was 60 lakh for 4%. They got 60 lakh for 4%, which is what around 15 crore के आसपास का valuation है, right? नहीं, 25, yeah, almost.
in 15 years.
Yeah. तो 15 करोड़ के आसपास का वैल्यूएशन है. इट्स अ प्रोडक्ट. सो अगेन ये डिवाइस है. इसका 2000 रुपए का डिवाइस है यार. ये तो चलेगा यार अगर अप्रूव्ड है ये सीडीएससीओ से. इसको अगर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सही मिल गया and if they're able to get a penetration and a good word of mouth going. Plus, I think इसके लिए तो distribution channels can be fairly community based, नहीं? सौरभ सर, विशाल सर, ये तो बिक सकता है अच्छे से.
Product is good. I think it would sell well. So that's why I think the couple of guys
इसका
actually
प्राइस
took
पॉइंट बहुत सही है.
a bet on this.
मुझे वो लग रहा है.
Yeah, yeah.
2000
Mhm.
रुपए इज गुड. पीपल विल गिव इट अ ट्राई फॉर श्योर.
Yeah.
Good visibility on on Shark Tank for them. And the
The
reason why
channel
I
is
say visibility is because one of the companies which you see towards the end has been there around for almost 7, 8 years, I remember. But we'll come to that one later on. Moving on to Arista Vault, which is smart luggage bags. And I think there's one more company in the luggage space which got funded. And I think this is the halo effect from Nasher Miles and Assembly. And I think we had a discussion around the luggage space, a very extensive one. So Arista Vault is another luggage brand which got funded. तो एक बार देख लेते हैं इनका क्या. Smart luggage. Oh wow.
I told you, there are a couple of the people who are working on technology additions, and I was even wondering why would anyone want to use them. Well, here's my answer.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. दुनिया स्मार्ट हो रही है सर. पूरी दुनिया स्मार्ट हो गई
Absolutely.
है. स्मार्ट वॉलेट्स. Oh my God. Smart bags. Okay, fine. Smart accessories with GPS tag, I'm assuming. 7,000 रुपए का महंगा है. But I think the TG is also, not the ones who would want things cheap. देखिए जरा, how does it work? Ring my phone. Okay. Okay. So from the wallet, you can ring my phone. Anti-lost, anti-theft, 20 meters. 3000 mAh power charging. अच्छा. So ये power bank भी है. The wallet is a power bank. Location tracking, RFID, design, remote selfie button. Interesting. 6000 रुपए थोड़ा सा ज्यादा है. But I think people who will use this for a very long time. They'll be loyalist. ये loyalist वाला zone है पूरा का पूरा. People who own a Harley Davidson basically. I think it's more about creating a club here. मुझे जहां तक समझ में आ रहा है. But what do you think about this? ये तो D2C product है ना sir technically. But मुझे थोड़ा सा ये I don't know whether from a market perspective, is it just a gimmick? Would people go for it? क्या लगता है
I
विशाल
think
सर?
there's a large enough market unless they have a global plan. If they have a global plan, then this could be a kind of volumes. I don't see volumes in India. It's the same Virtu question we questioned, we faced in long back when the mobile used to cost 6 lakh rupees, 4 lakh, 5 lakh rupees. So it's the same question scaled down to the luggage segment. What about the bags, smart bags? Maybe that will work.
वही मैं
What's
देख रहा
let's
हूँ वही मैं देख रहा हूँ. आई
ouch,
थिंक
60,000 rupees. Oh my God.
ये भी दस दस
Nice
हजार
try.
रुपए के हैं सर. टेक बैग, फिंगर लॉक लैपटॉप बैग्स, बैकपैक्स, स्मार्ट लेदर लैपटॉप बैग. ओके, सोल्ड आउट. इंटरेस्टिंग. ओके, फिंगरप्रिंट लॉक. Fingerprint chain lock unlocks within 1 second. Add and delete fingerprints. Type C rechargeable port. इसके अंदर भी पावर बैंक. सब में पावर बैंक डाल दिया है सर इन लोगों ने. वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग प्रोडक्ट. Again, luggage space में there is definitely ये भी I think a lot of products are being now created keeping this Gen Z and the Gen Alpha in mind. I don't know, probably मेरे को ये नहीं लगता, but I think these kind of products are going to be the future going forward. This will become a norm now in the next 3-4 years. जहाँ ऐसे ही मेरे ख्याल से बैग्स में अब चार्जर्स और ये सब के स्लॉट्स तो वैसे भी आने लगे हैं. Cool.
No, I don't see a
Moving.
large enough market for this in India. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see a large enough market for this. The concept is very
बाहर हो
interesting.
सकता है.
The pricing is a challenge. Yeah.
Our
No, I think you
associates.
are. I mean, this industry. I mean, in India also, right? I'm sure people are there who would buy. It's not
People will buy.
like it's not
Me
that.
and you will probably not buy, but
Oh,
as I
but
said,
yeah,
Gen Z, Gen Alpha की तरफ ज्यादा फोकस लग रहा है मेरे को ये प्रोडक्ट.
oh, this seems like, I think this seems like category one. Maybe, I mean, yeah, the market size would be around like for basically very, very higher end. But yeah, there is market. I think they can make few money. I mean, they can make money. in that.
नहीं नहीं यार, आई थिंक अगेन इसका सेल्स नंबर्स के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. दे आस्क्ड 45 लाख फॉर 1% इक्विटी. दे गॉट 20 लाख फॉर 1% इक्विटी. यानी फिर भी यार मतलब कितना 20 करोड़ के आसपास का वैल्यूएशन है ना इनका फिर. विच इज नॉट मच. 2.5 million dollars. तो नई, रिलेटिवली नई कंपनी है, प्लस 25 लाख डेट एट 18% फॉर 2 years. अच्छा, डेट भी डाल दिया.
Still check the revenue number.
इसका
I
रेवेन्यू
think
नंबर.
these guys are at about 10 12 crores revenue.
ये सर मेरे को सोर्स बताओ कहाँ से रेवेन्यू नंबर निकाला जा सकता
Just
है एट
type
वन
out
क्लिक.
here, वो Google पर आ जाएगा. Yeah.
हाँ. 50 करोड़ नेक्स्ट ईयर, 100 करोड़ फॉर FY 26.
This year
We
is
expect
15
the
crore.
revenue to be 15 CR this year.
15 करोड़ है ना.
Yeah.
हाँ, यू आर
So
राइट, 15 करोड़.
that way the valuation is a steal.
I think
नहीं
they
नहीं,
have also
इसको
taken like
इसको
that.
20 करोड़ का ही तो वैल्यूएशन मिला है. वन वन का ही तो मल्टीपल है.
That's why I'm saying the valuation is a steal in case they are at 15
हाँ.
crores revenue this year.
हाँ. वैलिड.
And they have taken basically debt as well, right? Which means that they are making good money. Again, there is fat in the business. That's why they have taken debt at 18%. This product will work in India actually. This kind of product, right? Because it's about show off,
शो ऑफ भी है
which
और
works.
यूजेबिलिटी भी है, मुझे तो लगता है.
Yeah.
एक बार इफ यू गेट हुक्ड ऑन टू वन ऑफ द फीचर्स, देन तो मतलब होता है ना, यू
Right.
गेट यू फॉल इन लव विद वन हेडफोन, देन इफ इट गेट्स ब्रोकन यू ऑर्डर द सेम वन अगेन. So again it will
So
create
the back of the
loyalty, as I said.
hand, an interesting workable solution comes out. If you take an average back price, average sale value of their entire range at around 15,000, looking at the prices, even if they just sell 1,000 products, we are looking at revenues in the region of 2 crores. So yes, maybe it's workable. I'm sure Indian market में उससे ज़्यादा तो market है. Akash, you're right. Good thinking.
The company has partnered with Apple to launch passport holders that can be tracked globally using a device finder application. Last year we crossed 6 crore revenue from sale of smart wallets only. तो एज आई सेड, ये वो वाली चीज है छोटी सी हैंडी. तो 6 करोड़, 15 करोड़ में से 6 करोड़ तो इन्होंने इसी से बनाया है. और इनफैक्ट 15 करोड़ तो एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे थे अभी, तो आई एम अज्यूमिंग मोर देन 50% इज कमिंग फ्रॉम स्मार्ट वॉलेट्स ओनली. नाउ दे हैव स्टार्टेड गेटिंग इनटू लैपटॉप बैग्स एंड हार्ड लगेज. So their first MVP was a wallet. Okay, moving on. Interesting product. All the very best, Arista for it. Two hands smart calculator with ledger. अच्छा, इसका तो बहुत ही स्पेसिफिक यूज केस है सर, दुकानदार. पर 55 lakh for 1% equity, they got 60 lakh for 2% equity. मतलब they came for a 55 CR का valuation, they went with a 30 CR का valuation. Uh, 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 uh. Two hands. Interesting. देखा जरा. All in one device for your shop. So this is basically Calculator Pro. Yep. Interesting. Ooh. अच्छा, large buttons, quick calculations, bills. Easily create item-wise bills, record on app. यार ये मतलब प्रोडक्ट तो इंटरेस्टिंग है, बट अगेन डिपेंड करता है इसका यूएक्स के ऊपर, एज एन कितना फास्ट बंदा इसके ऊपर टाइप टाइप कर सकता है। क्यूआर कोड भी जनरेट करता है ये। बहुत बढ़िया है यार ये। वहीं पे आपने बनाया और वहीं पे दे दिया, कैलकुलेटर पे ही आप क्यूआर कोड स्कैन कर दो।
Price is 5,000 rupees.
पर ईएमआई पे दे रहे होंगे ना सर? नहीं?
That will be, I don't know how many people will order this. I
देखो
really
टू
do not
ट्रिपल
know.
नाइन वाला भी है सर।
Even that is a challenge because आदमी के दिमाग में यही रहेगा कि तब calculator cost 300 rupees.
कैलकुलेटर तो 300
Even
रुपए
if
का आता है। यू आर राइट, यू आर राइट।
and there are app-driven solutions जो कि because there are a lot of technology companies that are giving app-driven invoicing. I know I worked with a client who's giving app-driven invoicing and payment solutions for a very specific industry. So all they have to do is just log on, create their own ID, and go off. So I don't know. This is something
बहुत
that's actually
इंटरेस्टिंग
greenfield.
है।
Nobody has thought of this before.
But I think the difference is, see, if you go to small shops, right, these guys don't know how to use app, but they 100% know how to use calculator. Correct. So sometimes people would pay if there is value creation. I think if you can do everything, I'm not exactly sure how they are doing
हाँ
bookkeeping and all
मतलब
these things,
मुझे ये
but
लग रहा है कि
if
10x होना चाहिए
uh,
एक्सपीरियंस। ये तो 10x प्रोडक्ट
easily,
होगा तभी
easily,
बिकेगा।
because like everything, if you are able to create that value, right? I mean, you can replace all your like app and everything just with one calculator, which is always there near your basically counter. Then I think it creates that value.
मुझे तो ये लगता है सर कि अगर इट्स completely on the customer adoption, because see phone is you operate a phone in a different way, you operate a calculator in a different way, and जो दुकान में गल्ले में बैठता है ना उसका हाथ सेट होता है अपने कैलकुलेटर पे। तो if
But
it
Suhail,
is able to replicate the same clicks and give them a return which is I think worth 10x, and the reason why I say 10x is like normal calculator is 300 bucks, this is 3000 bucks. So if it
there's
makes
another aspect.
sense, huh?
There is another aspect to it. The
Hmm.
mobile penetration in India, in urban India, is 84%. If I remember the numbers correctly, it's 760 million mobiles are there, and 455 million smartphones are there. My numbers may be wrong, but that should give you the gist of what I'm trying to say. The penetration is so high. We are a country where UPI payments are now ubiquitous.
Yeah.
So short term, for sure, Akash is right. Yes, the similarity of the interface would ensure product trials. I don't see any challenge in product trials. I don't see any challenge in initial volumes, but long term sustainability, I really don't know.
ये
If you look at from
ये
the addition
ये
basis,
look at
really don't.
this. So what they're saying is whatever you calculate there, you can sync it with your sales, expense bills and everything. तो ऐप देंगे ये जिसमें जो भी
Right.
आपने कैलकुलेट किया ना वो वहां पे आपको रिफ्लेक्ट करेगा कि इस महीने कितना, प्लस
Exactly.
आई एम श्योर दैट ऑन द अदर साइड ऑल्सो इफ यू वांट टू जस्ट चेक ऑन द कैलकुलेटर का स्क्रीन ओनली कि इस महीने कितना का धंधा हुआ और क्या बिका।
You're already introducing the customer to the app. From there, it is one switch for the customer to move on to a fully app-based. You have done the hard work. It's like the mint with the hole. You create the market. Somebody else will take advantage of it. So it really depends on how the company takes this forward. I'm sure they have thought of this. Maybe they have other plans in line that we are not aware of. But as I said, it's a long-term volume challenge that I see here. Short-term, में that I am fully with Akash. Trials to आएंगे because there is a clear value add. Of that, there is no doubt. Again, good one, Akash. Appreciate it.
Backed by T-Hub and Turbo Start. Okay.
think, to be
So
honest, I also come from basically family that we have basically shops at our end, and I think this is a very burning problem. Like because I see my family members doing their doing things by hand, right? Because for them, like to basically like every time someone comes, right? I mean to like open the app and put the money in app in real time. That is slightly tricky. But I'm imagining that if something similar can be done just by calculator, that maybe slightly faster, I feel. I mean, from my experience.
चलो इसी बात पे आगे बढ़ते हैं. I think this is an interesting product. We'll have to check the sales numbers a little bit more on this for a better call. Moving on to Plus. Gold and jewelry savings app. 60 lakh for 1% equity. They got 60 lakh for 1.5% equity. वरुण दुआ ने पैसा डाला है इस पे. अच्छा, एको ने डाला है गोल्ड एंड ज्वेलरी सेविंग्स ऐप. इंश्योरेंस के साथ, इंश्योरेंस कंपनी के साथ सिनर्जीज है नहीं. गोल्ड एंड ज्वेलरी सेविंग्स ऐप. ओके, 60 देखें जरा. प्लस फॉर सेविंग्स ऐप. गेट प्लस. प्लस गोल्ड अप टू 1 ग्राम एक्स्ट्रा ऑन एवरी. अच्छा, सर वर्चुअल गोल्ड का प्लेटफॉर्म हुआ ना. I'm assuming there is virtual gold only. Redeem with, अच्छा, redeem with 300 plus partner jewelers up to 0.5%. अच्छा, save in gold or SIP one. Okay, your gold is 100% regulated walls with more than 300 plus. Acha, so you can basically buy the virtual gold and redeem it as real gold from their partner stores. So this is not technically virtual. It actually becomes real. It's an interesting product. ऐसे products हैं क्या market में, आकाश?
No, I think I have heard. So what I have seen is that most of the big players, you can actually start the SIP with them. That you can go to PC Jeweler, all these big shops. They have the option that you can start the SIP with them, and they would do the same thing, right? Because what happens is that you are paying the money in like 12 months, and then after 12 months, whatever is the total sum, you are buying gold for that. So in
Yeah.
because they are going to make some money on the like money what you're paying from first month, so what happens is that they will add some 10%, 12% of your money for the gold. So I have seen this being done at a specific like merchant store like PC Jewelers and similar things, but I have not seen this app. So this is interesting, but again, I mean, as long as it is not attached to Demat account, right? They have mentioned that it is a secure vault, but I mean that would be a question, right? I'm paying to someone, but if let's suppose the company goes down, right? What happens to that money? That will be tricky. I mean, as long as they can solve that problem, that will be good.
3-1. विनीत सक्सेना ने भी डाला है पैसा. इंटरेस्टिंग. WFC तो ठीक है. अभिषेक वीकैट ने डाला है. WFC ने डाला है. लैंडबॉक्स गोल्ड पार्टनर RBI अप्रूव्ड है सर.
They have approved it. Then it makes sense. Yeah, then there's
हम्म.
more confidence on this thing.
What about the
Interesting.
regulatory aspects? You're the ideal person to take a look at that. I mean, the
RBI
concept is
अप्रूव्ड है सर.
fascinating.
Yeah, RBI approved, right? So I mean, see what fishy thing might happen is that someone like you are putting money for this, but they are taking money and doing something fishy, right? But if it is RBI approved, seems like the money would be safe, right? And most
Then
probably, what will happen is that let's suppose you go to PC Jewelers, right? And if you basically start this thing, what happens is that they will. So why would someone basically pay for this, right? Why the merchant who is PC Jewelers? Why would they actually partner with these shops, right? Because they will have some business. They know that they will get some business after 12 months, so they can actually buy the gold at at the cheap rate, and then they can sell it off, right? That's why they would partner with them. So it is basically win-win for all. Like it is a win-win for customer that he is going to get some extra money. It is a win-win for business that there will be more business, and they will be sure that some business is going to going to come. And then this like third platform which is basically there is also win-win for them as well.
Hmm. Interesting. Thanks a lot, Akash, for explaining that. It's a great product. All the very best to the founders. Good, interesting product. इसका trajectory देखना बनता है. Okay, moving on to Aero Leap, which is smart home gym. Interesting. 1 CR for 2.5% equity, 1 CR for 5% equity. Aero Leap. Aero Leap. Revolutionary compact gym equipment. अच्छा. D2C product for fitness. All in one smart home gym. For IT grads, Aeroleap X is patented. चलो यहाँ पे इनका money is in. Pitch 3 bagged a 4 shark deal. Yes, yes, yes. अच्छा ये तो बताना मैं भूल ही गया. 4 people, Anupam Mittal, Piyush Bansal, Amit Jain, and Azhar Iqbal. All 4 of them have put in money, so I'm sure ये product तो interesting होना चाहिए. Okay, अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा. All in one. Okay, so you can do everything with this one product. Okay. अच्छा, foldable है. 75 kg of weights, patented motor tech for 75 kg digital weights. Oh, it's a digital weight product. Interesting. Okay, precise electronic control from 2 kg to 75 kg in 0.5 kg steps. So instead of all those big bundles, you can just say 100 kgs and the force becomes of 100 kgs. You don't need those boulders which they have in the gym. It's a very interesting product. No wonder everybody is excited about it. और दिखने में भी
Can
सही
you
लग
check
रहा
the
है.
pricing? Yeah, just check the pricing once.
Exercises है FAQs. Let me see. How does EMI इधर directly EMI पे आ गया. I have booked. Where? How do I book? Uh, अच्छा book now. 1.5 लाख का है सर.
That's like 4 to 5
Who's the
treadmills.
who's the audience for this? Book now for just 3,000 rupees. Who's the audience for this?
Maybe gym,
यार
but yeah, it's very
होम
tricky.
होम लग रहा है मेरे को. ये तो होम इक्विपमेंट बोल रहा है. ये
Mhm.
बेसिकली
Maybe
आईफोन
like
यूजर्स के लिए
tier
होगा
one or
सर.
ten.
The
Tier one of tier
celebrities
one.
and the posh folks, South Delhi, South Bombay folks. लेकिन ये मार्केट थोड़ा ज्यादा
Problem,
नीश और छोटा नहीं हो गया.
problem is those guys have got large houses, so they don't need the sleep gym.
हाँ, तो ये प्रोडक्ट किसके लिए है.
That B2C product, of that there is no doubt, but the pricing is a dampener. The pricing is a serious dampener. As Saurabh said, the people with larger houses don't need this.
टेस्टिमोनियल किसने दिया है भाई. शुतुपा पॉल, एरोलेप, डॉक्टर सुनील बीके, फॉर केविन. आई डोंट नो. प्राइसिंग माइट बी अ डेटरेंट, बट अगर चारों शार्क ने डाला है तो आई एम श्योर इन्होंने जीटीएम कुछ सही क्रैक किया होगा. ठीक है. आई एम श्योर दे मस्ट हैव फिगर आउट अ चैनल और अ चैनल पार्टनर हु इज गिविंग देम रेगुलर धंधा. नहीं तो कोई सेंस ही नहीं बनता सारे लोगों को का पैसा डालने का इसमें. बिकॉज ऐसे प्रोडक्ट्स तो बहुत सारे आते हैं. चलो, in case anybody knows about this. And hi guys on the live. I'm sorry I have not reverted back or said anything on the for the people who have been commenting. Hi Ram, hi Harsh, hi Piyush. Piyush, Harsh, I think in the chat I'll ping you the link of the Zoom. We have a calendar invite in case you people want to come in. We'll invite you for the next one, and we can take it up from there. Okay, moving on to Cosmex. Herbal super supplements 1 CR for 1% equity 100 crore का revenue. Okay, 100 crore का valuation था. 1% for 1% equity plus 1% royalty till 1 CR is recouped. अच्छा, तो ये भी पूरा D2C supplements वाले जोन में ही है. हर्बल सुपर सप्लीमेंट्स, लेकिन 100 करोड़ का वैल्यूएशन. 100 करोड़ का वैल्यूएशन दे रहे हैं इनको. कॉस्मेक्स. ओके. क्लीन प्लांट बेस्ड सप्लीमेंट्स. ट्राई होलिस्टिक. ओके. ये कॉस्मेटिक्स की कंपनी है. इट्स अ कॉस्मेटिक्स ब्रांड. कॉस्मेटिक्स वाले में कितने रेवेन्यू मल्टीपल्स जाते हैं सर, सौरभ सर.
Actually, though, I don't think it's beyond 3 to 4x max.
3 to 4x भी है अगर, तो 25 करोड़ के आसपास का इनका रेवेन्यू होना चाहिए फिर. for justifying a 100 crore का valuation. Okay, gut health, interesting shop. अच्छा, इनका भी GTM देखना पड़ेगा हमें, उसके बिना नहीं पता चलेगा कहाँ बिकता है. Where is it being sold? They are selling on their own website and Flipkart. Weirdly not बिग बास्केट पे है, amazon पे है एक दो, नहीं ये कॉस्मिक वेदा है तो दूसरा ही पहुंच गया, कॉस्मिक्स तक ही है ना, तो ये तो अपना D2C अपने वेबसाइट के थ्रू बेच रहे हैं ज्यादातर चीजें, amazon पे भी है. ओके, तो इट्स द D2C प्रोडक्ट्स एंड अ फ्यू क्यू कॉमर्स, बिग बास्केट से भी बेच रहे हैं. ओके, तो 25 करोड़ का रेवेन्यू, कितनी पुरानी कंपनी है ये? हाउ ओल्ड इज दिस कंपनी? अबाउट अस.
19 से स्टार्ट हुई.
Pardon me?
दिसंबर 19 से स्टार्ट हुई.
2019, 5 साल पुरानी कंपनी है, 5 साल में 25 करोड़ अगर कर रही है तो नॉट बैड.
Yeah, and I was just looking at our site, which says last year they did 7.5. This year they are slated to do almost 27.5.
37.
27.5.
27, हाँ तो वही है ना, इसलिए 100 करोड़ का वैल्यूएशन 4x पे दे रहा है.
Yeah.
Cool. Moving on to the next one. Polish Me Pretty. Interesting. Nail art brand, 25 lakh for 25% equity मांगा था, 25 lakh for 25% equity गया है, और पीयूष गोयल ने इंटरेस्टिंगली पैसा डाला है. Am I right? Yes, पीयूष गोयल ने पैसा डाला है पॉलिश मी प्रिटी में.
Russell.
ये ये क्या हो गया है, देखें जरा. दिस इज एन इंटरेस्टिंग वन. Cutest affordable handcrafted gel press on nails you'll find. I'm surprised Vinita ने नहीं डाला है इसमें. If it is good, paparazzi, interesting. ये अगेन जेनजी जन अल्फा सर, 1200 रुपए का बिक रहा है, ठीक है. And I'm sure that there is a market for this. Everything seems to be sold out. Press on
Oh,
nails है,
Shark
press
Tank.
on nails. So again, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, all the best, Mr. Piyush sir, on this. In case anybody has a this thing, I think we'll move on to the next one. This is pancake, Peter Pancake. I think इसका नाम क्या है पूरा मुझे दिख नहीं रहा है. Let me just check. Peter Pancake, Shark Tank, Uncle Peter's Pancake, Uncle Peter's Pancakes. Uncle Peter's Pancakes has become famous on Instagram and they have franchisees. Okay. Okay, about us. Uncle Peter's Cakes. It's a cakes brand. It's a cakes brand. और ये फ्रेंचाइजी भी बेचते हैं. बेस्ट पैनकेक ब्रांड इन इंडिया. ओके. 100% eggless pancakes, authentic flavors. Download the Uncle Peter's Pancakes app. Okay. So what do we do? Born in Paris. Akashdeep Finding Inspiration 2019 में चालू हुई है ये भी. Pancakes iconic. Okay. Story इंदिरा नगर बेंगलुरु. Okay. Cloud Kitchen. Born in 2019 as a cloud kitchen. It's a cloud kitchen. ठीक है, क्लाउड किचन है, उसका फ्रेंचाइजी जा रहा है. इट्स क्लाउड किचन वाले में रेवेन्यू मल्टीपल्स कितने होते हैं सर?
It will depend upon the growth generally, but it's still about 4 to 6x normally.
4 to 5. 2.5, 60 lakh for 2% equity, 60 lakh for 2.4% equity plus 3% royalty till 1.2 CR is recouped by Namita Thapar, Vinita Singh and Anupam Mittal. तो ये बेसिकली बोल रहा है कि 30 करोड़ का इन्होंने दिया है इसको वैल्यूएशन। सो आई एम अज्यूमिंग कि अराउंड 5 से 6 करोड़ के आसपास का रेवेन्यू होगा इसका। 5 से 6 करोड़ के आसपास का होना चाहिए देन। और ये मेरे ख्याल से स्विगीज एंड जोमेटोज के थ्रू ही बिकता है। स्विगी
स्विगी तो है ही
जोमेटो
है।
में ये जो क्लाउड किचन से इनका प्राइमरी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मॉडल तो अभी स्विगी और जोमेटो ही है, द वे आई लुक एट इट।
It's
और
not. I'm just seeing that, and the rates are also okay.
हाँ,
I'm a regular consumer of pancakes, and the rates are also okay. I hadn't heard of this brand.
नहीं
See,
बट
Sohel, in this,
हाँ, बोलो बोलो बोलो।
see, pancakes का जहाँ तक सवाल है ना, it is a growing segment in India, but awareness levels are low. Success and failure entirely depends on the GTM, and within that GTM, how they expand the market and introduce the product to new audiences will determine the success. And if they are as good as they claim to be, well, then I don't see an issue with the pricing. The pricing is, in fact, 90%. That is just 10% below with some of the premium ones I have tried. I have tried, usually the price comes to 300, 350 for one, and the rates are much better than that. So I don't see any problem in success in terms of revenue for them, depending upon, of course, how well they introduce them up, introduce new audiences to this product.
हाँ, नहीं आई
Because
थिंक
otherwise, I
वन
don't.
थिंग व्हिच आई मिस्ड इज दिस इज द क्यूएसआर ब्रांड। तो ये तो क्यूएसआर वाले मॉडल पे चला गया यार। तो ये तो ओवर द काउंटर वाया फूड चेन्स एंड ऑफलाइन सेलिंग ज्यादा होगी फिर, इंस्टेड ऑफ जस्ट स्विगी जोमेटो। बट आई थिंक अगेन दे हैव अ मार्केट ऑफ देयर ओन। सो और ये भी अगर क्यूएसआर है तो वेयर आर दे बेस्ड आउट ऑफ? दे आर
Is there QSR then तो फिर 2 to 3x multiple
बैंगलोर।
मिलेगा.
हाँ,
Like, in case it's a QSR, then the 2 to 3x multiple. So, in case they got a valuation of 25, their sales would be anywhere between 8 to 10 CR.
नॉट बैड, बैंगलोर बेस्ड है। ओके,
And it's a
मूविंग
bold
ऑन।
move. It's a very bold move. Coming out
हाँ
with something like pancakes in a market like India, it's a very confident and very bold move.
सर, वॉफल
They've
का
got on to
मार्केट
a
है,
new segment.
पैनकेक्स का मार्केट है इंडिया में, अच्छा मार्केट है। अगेन
Oh,
प्रीमियम
yeah, it's a good
and
segment.
selling in the right places. Okay, last one, and I say last because this was again a match off between two fashion rental platforms. There was Candid Men and Flyrope. This is very similar to the Nasher Miles and Assembly matchup which had happened before. Again, two same companies, same industry companies being pitted against each other. And interestingly, this time around, both of them got deals. So Candid Men was asking 60 lakh for 2% equity. They got 60 lakh for 5% equity. 3% will be given back to the founder if 2 crore pat is achieved. The money was given by Vinita Singh and Amit Jain. And then there was Flyrobe. 50 lakh for 1% equity, 50 lakh for 4% equity they got. So again, they were asking for around 50 CR ka valuation, and they got a valuation. I'm talking about Flyrope first, and they basically got a 20 CR का valuation, 12.5 CR, 10-12 करोड़ के आसपास का valuation, काफी कम. Because I remember Flyrope to be one of those cases जहाँ पे I think IIT बॉम्बे का founder पवई में they basically raised funds in 2015, 2016, the first time if I remember. And then, the market itself kind of died down completely. This was in the initial days of digital basically coming into place. And this is also the time when Ola was relatively new. Flyro उस time से है, if correct me if I'm wrong. And अभी मेरे ख्याल से काफी time से they have been pivoting, they have been trying to do a lot of stuff. But let's go through their website now. They still are based out of Bombay, and they are now across a lot of countries, a lot of cities in India. One, two, three, four, around 16 cities, interestingly. And rent where repeat, ये ethnic, ये basically शादी वाला और पार्टी वाला जीटी में मतलब ज्यादा मेन फोकस है is what I understand. Lehengas, gowns, anarkali, sherwani, Indo-Western and tuxedo. 4 day rentals and 110. ये मार्केट बीच में काफी गर्म हुआ था सर, लेकिन आई थिंक ये फैड की तरफ फिर गायब हो गया नहीं? I don't know how and what they have been doing. They used to be very popular, but अभी कैसा चल रहा है? मतलब अभी अगर 10 करोड़ की वैल्यूएशन मिल रही है तो डाउन राउंड ही होगा, I'm assuming. Any takers, Vishal Saurabh sir, on the fashion rental market India में?
Straight winner if they get their GTM right. I don't see any issue. See, there's an office party that suddenly comes up and I'm expected to turn out in a आजकल फैशन हो गया जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल एनुअल पार्टी में दे सडनली कम आउट 3 days before you have to come in a Indian dress. I if I can get it at 1/10 of the price because I will wear a sherwani or an Indian dress maybe once a year. If I have the option, I would certainly go in for it. I know because last year I have spent on 3 sets. I had to. So had I had that option, I would have gone for them. They are lying in my cupboard. I don't know when I'm going to wear them next. So it's a
इन्होंने
winner. It's
इन्होंने
a straight
इन्होंने
winner.
इन्होंने
It's,
बता भी दिया ऐसे, these are the candid men का देख रहा हूँ मैं अभी. This is basically the occasions where they sell graduation and farewell, office event, party wear, ethnic, pre-wedding photo shoot, attending wedding and own wedding. ठीक है, तो ये मेरे ख्याल से 7 है. These are the 7 use cases which candid man has, and candid man
own
basically
wedding
is the
छोड़ के
one.
बाकी सब में चलेगा. Own wedding में इंडिया में I don't see anybody agreeing to go in for a
पता नहीं
rented
यार,
suit. That will be problem.
मेरे
But उसके अलावा I
मेरे
don't see any other issues in any other segment.
मुझे मुझे तो लगता है सर कि बिकॉज वंस एक बार जब शादी करी थी हमने, वो शेरवानी एक ही बार यूज हुई है. ठीक है, और उसके बाद वो है वहीं पे. So I think it makes sense in a way if you're able to get a sherwani for rent. But I don't know, probably I'm not the right TG, but this does work. It has been working for the past 7-8 years. I'm sure.
No, no, it's a winner. It's an absolute winner. If they manage to reach out to the customers properly, if they don't get that wrong, I don't see any reason why they will not succeed. It's a
Let
vacant
me
market.
just
And there are two players, there will be plenty of space for both of them.
fashion rental market का मैं एक बार थोड़ा सा एक एज द लास्ट वन मेरे को थोड़ा सा लिबर्टी दो आप लोग. मैं मार्केट रिसर्च भी थोड़ा सा देखना चाहता. क्लोथ रेंटल मार्केट, ये तो खैर थिंक दिस इज अ ग्लोबल वन. इंडिया में कैसा है भाई? बाहर का तो खैर ये 2023 का आर्टिकल है. लेट मी जस्ट चेक इफ दिस ईयर वी हैव समथिंग. ये अभी भी 2023 ही है. स्टिल 2023. ओके. पास्ट मंथ में कुछ आया है क्या? हाँ, द राइज ऑफ आउटफिट रेंटल्स इन इंडिया. ओके. नहीं देखना है सर मुझे. वेडिंग अंटायर. अच्छा, इसमें कोई नंबर्स नहीं है ना? इट्स बेसिकली जस्ट अ फैशन एनालाइज द मार्केट. अच्छा, क्या है? देयर इज नो डेटा पॉइंट ऑन दिस. Growing apparel rental market. Last year, they are saying that it's a $1.8 billion market in India, growing at a CAGR of 10.6. ये काफी मिलेनियल जनरेशन. ये जेनजी जन अल्फा गेम है सर, ये फिर से. पेपर ऑफ सीरियस थीसिस. Several sectors sharing economy is expected to be as big as the conventional equivalence by 2025, making it the newest craze internationally and in India. अच्छा, apparel landscape 21 to 26, they estimate $3 to $4 billion Indian online fashion rental. Okay, growth enablers, fashion rental websites have popped up, including, okay, Rent the Runway. So I'm sure कि जो कपड़े यहाँ पे मिलते हैं ये एक्चुअली में फिर डिजाइनर वाले महंगे वाले होंगे, तभी जाकर के सेंस बनता है. Unless and until you are saying कि delivery timeline is my USP and in I will you order today I will deliver to you in the evening, which I am sure कि जिस स्केल पे ये लोग ऑपरेट कर रहे हैं, I don't think that is what these people would be doing. Let me just see. ये रेंट बाय ओकेजन, रेंट बाय स्टाइल, मैं कुछ भी एक बार रेंट करता हूँ अगर, तो ये एक दिन में नहीं देगा। आई एम श्योर दे विल से कि 2-3 दिन का टाइम लगेगा। देखो 1400 रुपये में आपको डिजाइनर टक्सीडो मिल रहा है सर। ये देखो ड्यूरेशन डिलीवरी ऑन। अच्छा ये 7 तारीख को, रेंट फॉर 1 डे गेट 2 days फ्री। ओके रिफंडेबल, ड्यूरेशन रिटर्न बाय, आई डोंट नो कब तक मिलता है। ओके, एनीवेज आई थिंक इंटरेस्टिंग मार्केट, आई डिडंट नो अबाउट दिस, आई गॉट टू नो। सो तो काफी इंटरेस्टिंग मार्केट है, and I'm sure no wonder both both the both the startups basically got funded. And all congratulations and all the best to Candidman and Flyrope for this as well. With that, on time, we basically finished 10 startup analysis. Um, it's a record, very frankly, and also I think कुलमणि नहीं है, इस कारण से जल्दी जल्दी चीजें हो रही हैं। नहीं तो नहीं तो चीजें लंबी खिंचती हैं, लेकिन मजा भी ज्यादा आता है उसमें। होपफुली अगली बार कुलमणि, इफ यू आर वाचिंग दिस एंड यू शुड बी, वी आर मिसिंग यू नेक्स्ट वीक, वापस आओ आप। With that, guys, hopefully this was useful. We have been cutting down the clips of individual shark deals and putting it on YouTube and on LinkedIn. There is a playlist also in which everything is getting consolidated. We will share the link with you if you follow us on social media, or you are a part of the Builders Club, or you are a part of a WhatsApp group. And This week, next week on 13th of March, on in Bombay, we are having TBC Investor Bat. That's on Wednesday. Next, and the day after that is the TBC live again. So that one, hopefully, probably I'll be taking it from the airport. That'll be the first outdoor shoot for TBC Live from our side. Uh, but with that, thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. Thanks a lot, Saurabh sir, Vishal sir, Akash, for sticking
Welcome.
around and doing this. You people are OGs. You people have been giving great perspectives, and I think this is something which I have not covered, but there's a lot of great reviews that we're getting right from the founders' mouths as well about the analysis that we're doing, because again, we are usually completely unbiased, because we have really no idea. And we're just trying to make sense of how the deal was structured and probably get to know a little bit about the market. Like today, we got to learn something new about the fashion rental market. We'll see you guys again next week. Same place, same time. Not the same place for me, but for you guys. And next week, Thursday, 8:30 p.m. With that, we'll see you next